What if procrastination isn't all bad? We're often told procrastination is a flaw, lazy, self-sabotaging, and the reason we fall short. But what if that's not the whole truth? Sometimes delaying a task can actually open up space for clearer thinking, better decisions, and even creative breakthroughs. This video challenges the guilt-heavy narrative around procrastination and offers a new perspective. When approached with awareness, procrastination can be a signal, not a weakness. Instead of always trying to push through, it might be worth asking what your brain is really trying to do. The psychology of delay. Procrastination is often framed as irrational, but psychologists have found that we procrastinate not just to avoid tasks, but to regulate emotions. When we delay, we're buying time, not always wisely, but sometimes strategically. Delaying a decision can give your brain more time to process. It creates space for incubation, where ideas simmer beneath the surface without conscious effort. That's why you often get great ideas in the shower or during a walk. You gave your brain room to breathe. This space also allows for emotional clarity. When you give yourself time, you might realize the thing you were avoiding wasn't as scary, or maybe it just wasn't aligned with your values in the first place. So while chronic procrastination can be harmful, occasional thoughtful delay can actually enhance creativity, problem-solving, and emotional insight. Productive procrastination is a thing. There's a term for this: productive procrastination. It means delaying one task by doing another useful one. You're still getting things done. It's just not the original thing you planned. Maybe you haven't started that essay, but you cleaned your space, replied to emails, or worked on another idea. That's not failure. That's shifting momentum. Sometimes your mind just needs a softer starting point. This kind of task swapping can also reduce overwhelm. By taking care of smaller, more manageable tasks first, you're giving your brain a win. That win builds confidence, which makes it easier to face the bigger thing later. It's not an excuse to avoid everything forever, but it is a way to reframe the moments when your energy doesn't match your to-do list. Slowing down can lead to better decisions. One of the biggest perks of procrastination? It gives you perspective. Rushing into decisions can lead to mistakes, regret, or unnecessary stress. But taking your time, when intentional, helps you choose with more clarity. Deadlines do push action, but they also compress thinking. In that rush, you might miss nuance, overlook better ideas, or say yes to things that don't serve you. When you procrastinate with awareness, you allow time to check in. Is this really the best path? Creative professionals and strategic thinkers often use intentional delay as a tool. They wait, reflect, observe, and then act. That's not laziness. That's patience and discernment. Sometimes slowing down isn't weakness, it's wisdom. Making peace with procrastination. So how do you harness the good side of procrastination without letting it take over your life? It starts with dropping the shame. You're human. You will procrastinate sometimes. That doesn't mean you're broken. Second, notice your patterns. Do you delay certain types of tasks at certain times of day? With specific people or expectations? Awareness helps you shift. Third, reframe procrastination as a signal. Maybe your brain is asking for rest, clarity, or alignment. Maybe the timing isn't right, and giving yourself space could unlock something deeper. When you make peace with procrastination, you stop fighting yourself, and that frees up energy for doing things that truly matter. Procrastination isn't always the enemy. Sometimes it's a pause that gives you power, a delay that creates space, a moment of resistance that holds a message. Use that pause with purpose. Let it guide you, not define you. If this video gave you a new perspective, give it a like and hit subscribe. And drop a comment. What's one time procrastination actually helped you?